If you think that your most important asset is your people, giving them the best places to work in, that's what we really need to create. Because if we can improve the facilities got, we can improve the capabilities of the people we've got, we're going to produce a better product.
The plans that have been recently communicated are just the next phase of a large programme that's been running now for at least 4 years. And when they're done, we'll end up with facilities that are truly world class. We feel it's really important as a team that we create facilities for our people. Our people are our most important asset, and having facilities where they can come to work and they're really proud to be there ultimately leads to performance. The work that we've done already over the last 4 years has focused mainly on the manufacturing and design areas. We've completely redeveloped the machine shop, the composite, the build areas, and a lot of the offices. Our focus now moves to some of the outside areas. So we're going to build a brand new building to house a gym, a restaurant, and general well-being centre. And at the front of the site, we're going to build another new building, which will house marketing, finance, commercial, and create something that's truly impressive when you drive onto the site. Ultimately, it's around our people. That's where all of our ideas come from. So building a facility where people are happy to come to work, they've got areas where they can think, areas where they can exercise. This generates new ideas, and ultimately these ideas turn into lap time. The innovative environment where creativity can happen is all part of performance, and that's what we're investing in the long term.
Formula One is about how can you learn faster than your competitors. And if you learn faster than your competitors, you can turn those ideas, those thoughts into designs and into bits that makes the car go faster. And the only way you can generate that learning is some from the track and some from the tools and techniques we've got in the factory. So all the rigs that we've got, the wind tunnel, etc., that's where we do a lot of our learning. I've got a very good team of people, and they're all looking at what's the next step. There's an old adage in Formula One, if you're standing still, you're actually going backwards, and that's because the pace of development is really high. And so, we sit in our meetings not only to talk about what we need to do with the car, but talk about, where's the technology heading, what are the things that we'd want to be able to do if we could. And then, as far as the Costa Cup goes, it's about making decisions. It's about deciding what do we think are going to be the most important things that we should be developing, and how do we do those in the most efficient way. Formula One has marched forward in time, it's grown. The buildings have grown with us and adapted to what we've got. And being able to build a specific marketing building, to be able to build a proper hub and wellbeing centre and gym, I think in itself is going to be big steps forward. But in terms of this building, where most of the engineers are sited, it's going to be an opportunity to develop more breakout spaces, improve the ability to collaborate, have better quality meeting rooms than we've got at the moment. All things that might seem small, but if you think that your most important asset is your people, giving them the best places to work in, that's what we really need to create. Because if we can improve the facilities got, we can improve the capabilities of the people we've got, we're going to produce a better product. We're going to produce something that's going to give us a better chance of winning races and winning championships. And so it's always that constant quest to improve.
Sustainability is important to the team because we've already seen the impacts of climate change globally, and we have this really exciting opportunity. We sit at this intersection of sport and technology, so we can provide really exciting races every other weekend, but we can also have the brainpower to adopt solutions that can really make a change. A lot of what we do needs to consider our whole footprint. So trackside, we're looking to reduce the impact of our freight, logistics and people transport, and that's where we've developed our sustainable fuel strategy. So that's increasing the amount of biofuels we use on the European season and using sustainable aviation fuel wherever possible to move our people and our freight. And then here at the factory, where we can't always touch on some of those logistics items, it's about bringing sustainability to everybody here and allowing it to be part of their day-to-day. So the new campus developments are really important for the team's sustainability ambitions to become the world's most sustainable professional sports team. We're going to be able to not only reduce our emissions, but we're also going to be able to reduce our resource consumption, which is critical as we move forward. So we're looking at reducing water consumption per day per person by about 50%, and increasing the amount of waste we can recycle on site up to 60%. And it will also have a great opportunity to improve biodiversity across the site. The 2 new buildings that we're designing will be net zero in operation, and they'll also be backed by 100% renewable energy, both on-site and off-site. On-site generation is really important because it will allow us to have our own secure renewable supply of solar panels powering some of the site activities. This ensures that we're adding capacity to the national grid and ensuring that renewable supplies are growing in the UK. Historically, gas has been used across the site for things like heating and also for some kind of process jobs, such as in the paint shop. So wherever possible, we're trying to remove gas because it has a higher carbon footprint than electricity. So where we can move to electric heating or heat reclamation, that's what we're doing. Off-site, we'll be continuing to supply all of our electricity through renewable-backed sources, be that either gas or electricity, and that's something we've been doing for a number of years across the site. I think having a campus that reflects the team's sustainability vision will be really critical for everybody feeling invested in this journey and understanding that this is a real asset for the team and that we really do believe in sustainable high performance.